It's the NFL on EA Sports, and our focus is on Dameon Pierce. He was unstoppable a week ago with 4 touchdowns. It's the Texans and the Lions under the lights on Sunday night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3".
I guess we're going to have to nickname him the thrower, aren't we, or something like that.
After last week?
I mean, man, you're talking about over 400 yards throwing the ball. The running backs and everyone else may be looking at him like, hey, don't forget us. And he probably just tell them, listen, you want to get involved? Go out and catch some passes. I'll make sure you touch it.
12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Stroud. And he pulled in downfield by Collins. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards, the final tally.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Stroud now on 1st and 10. That one complete. It's tagged down. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 1st and 10, it's Stroud. That's complete. It's Collins. They'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Lions' 41-yard line.
Stroud to throw it. And he's got Jordan complete right side. They just keep marching right along. 1st down, a pickup of 8 there. Stroud will look to throw once more. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 11-yard line.
Stroud out of the gun here. Caught left side. Here's Dell. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Pierce is into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on the stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. So here are the Lions now as they get set for their opening drive. They're led onto the field by the former Cal Bear and the #1 overall pick in 2016, Jared Goff.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with,
If
right?
you go 3 to 1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly or behind closed doors. He probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have a perfect game.
It looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves him with 7 yards to go on 3rd down. 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 3rd. Goal. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. That is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Offense back out there along with Dameon Pierce. And you see his numbers from a week ago. He was up over 100 yards then, and he's already hit pay dirt here once in this one.
We always talk about quarterbacks and receivers getting into rhythm, right? Really feeling good, finding each other downfield. I think running backs out there the same way. They can hit a good rhythm and a good stride. And he's carrying it over from last week.
They'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. That is caught by Dell. A huge play there for Houston. 52 yards after the big play. A chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Dameon Pierce with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this first quarter, and he's got both of them.
Well, he's certainly setting himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call.
Extra point up and good by Dicker, and it's now 14-0. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The numbers for Gibbs from last week. 17 carries, 76 yards.
Nice solid showing from him last week. Didn't blow the roof off with his numbers, but certainly had a quality day and produced when called upon.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. Goff now looking to throw. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 7, and they pick up the 1st.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a 1st down.
Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. 3rd and 7 now. Out of the gun. Goff. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They are back over the 500 mark for the year. A 3-game winning streak really coming at the exact right time, Charles, to get them back into playoff contention.
And it's always a question of when do you want your football team to peak? And everyone always talks about you want to be playing your best ball going into the playoffs, but sometimes you need your best ball before that time. And this team, going into this stretch of games, they're certainly playing their best football of the year.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. On 1st down, here's Stroud. And his throw is incomplete. Nico Collins, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. You talk about this Lions defense. They're just below the cut line for top half of the league, 17th in the NFL against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
Touchdown, Houston. Takedown. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Texans take a 3-touchdown lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds Gibbs on the check down. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Gibbs straight ahead. And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25. Well, this defense for the Texans, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 3rd and 1. 21-0 our score after 1. The Lions with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
The 47-yard line. A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Lions 1st down.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. On the give, here's Gibbs. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 9 big yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd down.
And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Now it's gone. And it's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Lions 1st down. It'll wind up being a gain of 5 there on 4th and 2.
1st down, Detroit.
Gone. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. 2nd and 10.
Christian Harris on the coverage.
And off now to Gibbs. Nifty move. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. There's Goff. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he is going to have a Lions first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Now it's Goff off the bootleg. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5. Goff now looks to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Goff. The throw right side here going to be incomplete. For the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. And now out comes Houston. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Stroud off the play fake. Gets the dump off to Pierce. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now here's Stroud on 3rd down. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Goff. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Montgomery will take this one in. It's a Lions touchdown. Eddie Pinheiro down for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. This taken in right around the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Out comes a Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Stroud now on 1st and 10. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Stroud's throw taken in by Collins. The Texans at 6-5 now on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Stroud. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Watkins. Touchdown, Houston. Quez Watkins, 38 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 2nd and 12. To throw is Goff. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. On 3rd down, here's Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down about a yard shy of the 1st at the 29. Now a timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Pulled in at the 24. C.J. Stroud ready to lead the Texans on their next drive. Last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass, so whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watch the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7 or even routes versus air. They're accurate. The receivers catch.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Aleem McNeil, what an effort to get in there and drop him.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 28-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Here now a 3rd down and 8. Now Stroud. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Goff. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Christian Harris there finding his way home to record the sack. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll start things off with a give to Gibbs. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. That's on the former 1st-rounder Taylor Decker. They'll send the tight end in motion. Here's Gibbs. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. Here's 2nd and 10.
A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's Goff. This pass down the field for Gibbs. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. There was no one around him, but he took his eye off it, and it falls incomplete. Throwing on 3rd. Goff. contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here's Cameron Johnston now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And the Texans will take over.
Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. Short throw into the hands of Jordan. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. From the 35, here's 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 35-yard line.
Now they'll go play action here with Stroud. Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Easy to tell who they're targeting on this drive. He caught the first 2 passes, but then this time unable to hook up.
But I don't think that stops them from continuing to go back to him, do you?
No.
I mean, they've got a plan. They're trying to execute it.
And after that 2nd catch, I saw him in the huddle. He said, hey, let's go back one more time. Didn't work there. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 26.
The throwing again is Stroud.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Dameon Pierce with his 3rd touchdown and 18th on the year.
And the Texans had 6 to their lead.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10.
At their own 16. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. And 2nd down.
He was defended by Derek Stingley.
Now Goff. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
A couple quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Goff now to throw.
That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Here's Cameron Johnston now, standing just outside his own goal line. And a fair catch taken here right at about the 40-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
First and 10, it's Stroud.
Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Collins. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Another one caught by Collins.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Stroud out of the gun here.
Touchdown! Brandon Jordan from 19 yards away.
And the Texans have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And, Charles, we haven't even hit the fourth quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Another shot now for this Lions offense. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for Detroit. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. He finds his man complete. That's Watkins. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Throw over the middle, caught by Jordan. They have certainly looked his way in this third quarter. Another catch, and it's good for a 1st down. Throwing now is Stroud. Lets one go downfield for Pierce. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. 2nd and 10. Thanks for tagging along with us here from Houston, Texas. Again, it's Stroud. And he's got Jordan complete right side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Here's Stroud. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 10. And Stroud now to throw. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Stroud looking to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Texans 1st down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Stroud working out of the gun. That's complete to Pierce. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Stroud will look to throw once more. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins from 17 yards out. And the Texans get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. So out now come the Lions. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
2nd and 10, Goff again. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Goff now looking to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Goff. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. Throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at it that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here. And as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
Houston set to take over. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
On 2nd down, it's Stroud. The throw out to Ross. He's got it. And they can't bring him down. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Houston. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Meanwhile, Stroud's throw taken in by Watkins here. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Pierce on the counter. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 42 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it. First down, they go right back to Pierce. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They go again with Pierce. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a 1st at the Lions' 28. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And that will be incomplete. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll try and run for it. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. Stroud. He finds his man complete. That's Watkins. And he gets it inside the 10 and out of the way. Stroud to throw it. Again, that's Watkins. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
I'll pick up with 2. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now Stroud. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Jordan. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. And all the gamble fails. It's incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Lion defense able to come up there with a goal line stand. To Montgomery to begin the drive. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
At the 4-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Goff on first down. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw, Goff. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 44-yard line. Now Goff. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Again, Goff. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. On first down, it's Goff.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Goff. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. The right way to set him down started. They need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. This one left side caught by Collins. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. The Texans send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Lions will take over. Now a first down throw. Goff. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Brings up second and 12 at the 24-yard line.
To throw is Goff. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Here's Goff. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
A 41-yard punt there with no return, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And they take a knee. 2nd and 11 now. They put up their goal at the beginning of the season, and that was to win 7 games, and now they've accomplished that mission.
And congratulations to them for achieving their goal. They have to finish the season strong, but you got to think that going forward for next year, they're going to jump that number up a little bit higher.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA.